Yo. Kaio. That's my plant. Oh. Oh shit. I need to go to the flower shop and get mega nutrients. I'd buy like 2. I don't think I'll need much more. Don't neglect the plant. No, no. Plant is number 1 waifu. Gotta take care of Planty.
Hey.
Very important. Gimme.
Yes.
Alright. We got EY. Ayanoya. Mishima. Okay. Just those then? Mishima. Might do EY. Probably boost. I can do a reading for Chihaya, right? Let's see. Get a fortune reading.
What shall we do?
Affinity for Chihaya? Does she say anything when I do it for just her?
Here we go.
Your feelings should have reached the other person. And deepen your friendship even further now. What's up for today? What's up? Okay, it says she has nothing different. And she's going up now. Good. It's okay. Aya, Oya, or EY. I think EY because he's so low right now. We just boost him up a bit. Or we could aim for getting Mishima done. Yeah, let's do Mishima. Let's go, Mishima.
I'm counting on you, Phantom Thieves. I should write something.
It's so amazing. The Phantom Thieves fever is run rampant. Fansite's blowing up. Did you request it? You did the request I asked, thanks. But yes, I was hoping you could talk about Akiyama-kun. You free today, right? You free right now? My bomb will grow stronger soon. Hang out with him. Let's talk at the diner then. Probably surprise you, but we can talk some more over there. So you remember those guys who beat Akiyama-kun? Well, it turns out they were really dangerous. I looked them up and I found some seriously scary info. Apparently they're part of a gang that's involved in extortion stuff like that all the time. Wish I had known that going in, one slip of the tongue and in that act I pulled and I would have been dead. Yep, dead as a doornail. You showed some real courage. Glad you're still alive. You showed some real courage, Mishima. You really think so? But I pissed all over myself again while I was researching those guys. One sec. Amazing. Honestly though, you're amazing. You weren't afraid in the slightest. Maybe it's only natural after all the nightmares you've been through. Yo, Mishima.
Hey.
Hi there. Whoa, it really is Mishima. Dude, right? Nobody else could be this boring. Hey, you figured out what you're gonna do after high school?
It's just...
Not yet. How about the military? Nobody ever notices a zero like you stealthing around. True. I bet you could sneak in anywhere, huh? You'd be Japan's ultimate weapon. Shut up. Akiyama-kun? Oh, something wrong? Not exactly. Come on, let's just forget him. It's no fun messing with Mishima anymore. What do you mean no fun? You're always the one screwing with him the most. I don't know. Guess I just got tired of it. Hey, about before. I've been thinking, well, I should probably thank you. Huh? Something happened between you two? You know, you have been acting weird lately, Akiyama. Don't think I've noticed. All them bruises you got.
No.
Before? I don't really know what you're talking about. Mishima. Not bad, I guess it was someone else. You've changed though. Huh? Yo, glasses. I always see you two together. You been coaching him? Something like that. That's so. I'm kinda jealous. Anyways, see you later. Wait up, Akiyama. Looks like Akiyama-kun's gonna be just fine. Pretty strong-willed guy. And I really have changed, huh? You think maybe now I'll start be like the Phantom Thieves? I'm gonna work even harder now that I make sure I live up to your legacy. Mishima's showing a passionate resolve. Looks like the bully is on your side now. You know, I always used to think I couldn't amount to anything, but I somehow managed to step up and help Akiyama-kun with those thugs. Made me realize there really are things I can do to save people. That's why I started writing a documentary on the Phantom Thieves. Research I did in that gang Akiyama-kun was wrapped up and was actually what pushed me to do it. Now I'm basically putting together a massive log on all your activities from the fence site. Can't wait to watch it. That's some serious pressure, but I'll show you how I can do it. What I can do. I mean, I won a composition contest back in 5th grade, so this shouldn't be any more difficult, right? Well, at any rate, we should celebrate today. My treat. Screw the fountain drinks. Let's go straight for the fancy fruit juice. It's 3 times the price, so it's gotta be 3 times better. I'm feeling steak, actually. But I only have so much money. You want to order anything else, you'll have to come out of your own pocket, okay? Anyway, let's party until we have to go catch the last train. Woo!
See you later.
Catch you later. Ooh, what is up? You still rocking into the night, Dihas-chan? What the hell, Mishima? Sorry, I don't know the right thing to say after coming home from a party. But that was so fun, right? I've never really stayed that late for a diner before. You think it's the power of fancy fruit juice? I mean, it did cost 3 times the usual price. Okay, I'll stop choking around. I think I'm just really happy to hear that one comment from Akiyama-kun. You already said about me, right? But do you really think some part of me's changed? Sparkle in your eye. Da. Hair? I mean, the sparkle in your eyes? Wait, really? You mean I actually look confident now? Gosh, man, you're gonna make me blush, huh? Thank you. That documentary I mentioned, starting today, I'm gonna start writing it seriously. Once it's finished, I want you to be the first one to read the script. I promise I vow between men, okay? See ya. 2 people hanging out isn't really a party, yeah. Nope. Vice principal seems pretty on edge these days. One in my class got a recommendation cancelled by the vice principal. Vice principal has been running his mouth lately. It's annoying. Who's the vice principal? Gonna give us hell if we don't win next time. Other tournament's coming up. We have no chance of winning though. The vice principal. So the play that this Czech playwright wrote. What do you think the Phantom Thieves are going to do about Okumura? Is an important work in the history of literature for the first to use the word robot.
Counting on you, Phantom Thieves.
Duh, make him have a change of heart. These corrupt corporations should just go bankrupt.
Quiet down.
Hey, you're in class right now. Quit talking about Okumura and the Phantom Thieves. Jeez, DS-kun, were you listening at least, right?
Answer this question.
Robot comes from a word in Czech, but where in Europe is the Czech Republic located? Central Europe.
This is it.
Way to go.
That's right. It's easy. Being from Europe. Czech Republic is in the center of Europe. The word robot comes from the Czech word robota. What actually means slave labor. Oh, we actually knew that? Maybe we should ask if we could borrow his notes.
Nice going.
Why you gotta call me out, Grifford? Yeah, my girlfriend's calling me out in class. Jeez. Existing only for slave labor, even from the origin of their name, robots are pitiful. Well, you could argue we're not too different ourselves, having to keep working in order to live. Kawakami seems tired. But anyhow, if Okumura doesn't see others as people, we need to change his heart. Yeah. Bum, bum, ba-dum, bum.
Hey.
20 days left.
Hey.
Talk about mementos. I get you. 5 messages. Maruki.
Let's do it.
Going for Maruki again. Yeah, let's just go straight for text message. So I'll do a save. Gotta just slam Maruki into the ground. Ryuji, Maruki, An, Kasumi, Futaba. Nobody there. Okay, everyone's ready to go up. That's the main thing. Yeah. Maruki. Thank you so much for the other day. Feeling our discussion really helped me make some stride in our research. Think I could get your help today as well? Let's do it, Maruki. We'll see him. Thank you. Looking forward to it. See you in the nurse's office. Go.
Well, shall we begin?
Well, let's get started. For today's topic, let's see. I'd like to hear your opinion on these Phantom Thieves of Hearts. Oh? Ones who steal the desires of criminals and reportedly force them to confess. Maybe it's a little harder to believe, but guess I've taken an academic interest in them. And you really are dedicated. I don't know about that. I just have a gut feeling I have. I get the feeling the Phantom Thieves' work and my own research are rooted in the same principles. So I decided to analyze them from my own perspective. For example, there's the matter of their methods. According to those calling cards they send out, their stated method is to steal your desires. How is such a feat even possible? Any ideas, Diaz-kun? Well, actually, I know exactly how it works, but... as in removing them? Removing them, as if they're some material rather than abstract. Something material rather than abstract. So they'd be stealing desires by taking some tangible form of them. Well, in that case, I suppose it'd be possible if you could find some physical proxy for human desires.
Say.
Diaz-kun, do you remember what story? The story about that story with the cookies? In that experiment, the desire for cookies actually changed the way people tasted them. I think we can look at this in the same way. They're not something easily perceived, and desires have a tremendous effect on our cognition. Put another way, if that desire is gone, your cognitive perception of the cookie skews back to normal. So does that remind you of anything? A change of heart?
Right.
That's right, the Phantom Thieves' own change of heart. That's the basis of my theory. Their theft of desire is not metaphorical, but something more direct. Snacks. Yes, snacks. Give me the snacks. Still don't know exactly how they steal these desires, of course. But if the idea of physical, tangible desires can be actualized, I think it would logically follow that they can be taken away. In the world of intangibles, let's say the world is composed of the contents of people's hearts. They're thieves, so they could perceive a world like that. They could steal desires like any other treasure. Ideas-kun, do you think I'm getting anywhere here? I have no clue. Sounds pretty far-fetched. It's intriguing. I'm getting anywhere here. What's next yesterday with the money I had? Didn't have to spend on loan payments? Oh, nice. And snacks. It's intriguing. I think so too, Duiskin. Well, if it's actually anywhere close to the truth, it'd be incredible. Then again, we probably never know for sure unless we could ask someone of the Phantom Thieves themselves. I think I can construct a solid hypothesis now. It feels like I'm just one step away from finishing this paper.
Thank you.
Thank you, Diaz-kun. Sends Maruki's heartfelt gratitude to me. Awesome. Ooh, flow boost. Raise the chance of blow succeeding. Oh, so that I'll more often get the charge attack going forward because of that. That's handy. Useful to a certain degree. Cheez-Its, salt and vinegar chips, ice cream, strawberries, holy crap. My god. Now today's mental training technique, how about something like this? Oh, I get SP, don't I?
Alright.
Gimme. We're about time for a snack, right? What's the snack gonna be? Phantom wafers! Thank you, Maruki.
Well, see you.
Hope we can chat again sometime. Alright, he's rank 7 now. 3 more times, hopefully we can get him. Before November.
Ah, you're back.
What do we got? Oh, we got Hifumi. Who else is available? Well, I know how I have to boost Hifumi because she's not ready. Let's just boost Hifumi, then go hang out with Best Boy.
Oh. What shall we do?
Hifumi. Waffles.
Here we go.
Guys, your American waffles are delicious. I'd love to have some, but we don't get them here really often. It's really hard to find. I'd love to have some of your waffles. Last time I was in the States and I went to where did I go? It's like IHOP or Denny's or something, one of those places. It's great. Justice. I need justice. Alright, We need...
Hey,
Boom.
inmate.
This is like diner for breakfast food, yeah. We just don't have those here. Haven't been out for waffles in ages.
How
You can't even buy them in supermarkets and stuff like that. Here.
Read here.
But, you know, what can you expect? We can get lots of stuff that you can't. And let's see. We'll get Archangel.
Required. Then accept this persona. Done already? What?
Best Buy wants me. Let's go. No one has diners. Went to a diner in Seattle actually a couple of years ago. I was shocked. It was pretty good. Oh, nice. Is he in my text messages? No, he's not. I wonder what he wants to do today. He doesn't want to go to a bath, obviously. Oh yeah, I had a bath with a Ketchy last time, Clem. So you know. Men's Waffle House in Ireland. I don't know if it would be very popular, to be honest. It was hot, yeah, it was hot. It's a hot bath. Good evening. I actually have quite a bit to do. I'm waiting for someone right now, in fact. I'll let you know more. Let you know once I have a little more time. Until then, our battles will have to wait. No, I gotta wait for him to contact me. He won't hang out with me. That sucks. So at least that tells me that I've maxed him out as much as I can at this point in the game. You know, because obviously he's only there for the up if you haven't gotten him this far. If Fumi is not ready yet. Well, I guess we gotta do Hifumi then. Oh! I just remembered. So stupid. Sausage bowl, eggs, cheese, hash browns, sausage. Oh, oh shit! That sounds delicious.
Let's do it.
Gonna have a Big Bang Burger. Kichi Joji. Good time in Texas. Go to mechanical. Wow. God, I'd never do that. New limited edition autumn item, the Moon Burger. What's the Moon Burger? 120 to all allies? Sure. Yes, I want to take the challenge.
Yeah.
There we go. Line danced in a country bar. It was stunning. Everyone in cowboy boots. I'm in there in sneakers. Big Bang Burgers people. Oh yeah, shit. It's a challenge though. The challenge is to eat people. Right? That's how it works. Without vomiting.
Thank you very much. Now then.
Make their food out of people? Well, you know, that's just a theory. A game theory. Oh. Shh. Quiet, Crag. Eat that burger! Looks like there's a whole head of lettuce in here. The burger's already cold. Looks good, but it's so big. Somehow ate the whole thing. I win! Where did it all go? You've done it again.
Congratulations.
Sincerest congratulations on completing the final challenge. Since you managed to topple the Cosmic Tower Burger, present to you highest rank certification available here, the Captain's Badge. Burger Baron, who defeated this challenge, we present to you the world's famous Big Bang Burger in the house. Gimme.
Please come again.
Hereby promoted to the rank of Captain, no more challenges await you. Please do the challenge again and show us how gallant you are. Phrasing. Alright, give me the points.
Do it.
Beat the cosmic tower. Oh, Admiral, taking on such a daunting task, an intense level of courage. Yeah.
Nice.
Pace, your strategy, your use of well-timed drinks, just a spectacular way you devoured it. Everything was perfect. Gimme. Knowledge. Charm, which is maxed. And proficiency. Awesome.
Head back.
You head home, I'm full from just watching you. Supersized my stomach. Get happy at this hour. My electric fan at home has gotten a little so old and noisy. Can't focus on my shogi studies at all. At this point I might as well just get an air conditioner. However, I'm not really familiar with home appliances. I'd like to ask your help. I'm going to Akihabara tomorrow, so would you accompany me? Yeah, the heat and noise would drive anyone crazy. Shopping for new stuff is kind of exciting, isn't it? Yeah, she needs to go up, so this is perfect. I appreciate it. It's this home electronics store in Akihabara. I'll meet you there. Electronics store, huh? It's kind of exciting going to a big store like that. What it looked like when I woke up this morning. Thursday, it's a day off. I was going to buy an air conditioner, and now that I'm here, I'm having second thoughts. I never liked air conditioners much, they make me too cold. But the hum of the electric fan bothers me, so it makes it so hard to concentrate on my strategy books. I'm sorry, I'm holding us up. Take your time.
Thank you very much.
Thank you. Still, I shouldn't indulge my indecisiveness too much. That could turn into a terrible weakness in shogi. I shall try to reach an answer soon.
Hey.
Oh, Yusuke! Hello. What a coincidence. And she is? Where do I know her from? You're Kitago-kun from the art track, yes? I'm Hifumi Togo. I go to Kosei as well. Togo. Ah, the professional shogi player. I'm Yusuke Kitagawa. It's a pleasure to meet you. Did you two also come to bask in the cool air? No, he's helping me pick out an air conditioner. Kitago-kun, are you here because... My dorm is burning hellscape. Thus, the clear solution was to find a place of more comfort, so that my creativity might flow once more. Why not just strip? Good work, game.
I see.
Yes, a most ingenious idea, but I fear I wouldn't be wise to do so here. My funds are wholly devoted to acquiring more art supplies, yet this interminable heat has dulled my creative edge. Here I may enjoy a cooling breeze and find inspiration in next-generation technology. What more could I ask for? See, you make a compelling case, Kitago-kun. Oh, so you understand as well, Togo-san? The single swing, the blade of creativity may cleave through all adversity. It was perfect. Whether wielded by the painter's hand or a tactician's, what's important is that the blade is guided by righteous valor. A bit eccentric, isn't she? Says Yusuke. Yeah, you're one to talk. Kinda like you. Is that a compliment? Is something wrong, you two? No, nothing in particular. By the way, Toga-san, have you settled on an air conditioner? No, I'm still trying to decide between an air conditioner and an electric fan. Between the two, I prefer an electric fan, but the noise would still bother me. I did see an electric fan that functioned with no blades. Perhaps that would suffice.
What?
A bladeless fan? I saw a tower fan where the tower was hollow, yet air is still flowing out of it. Technology has truly come a long way. That settles it. I'll go with that one then. Such revolutionary technology may be driven to create innovative new stratagems. I'm glad I was able to assist. If I might ask, what do you plan to do with your old electric fan? I would be happy to take it off your hands.
Huh?
Chihaya? God, the whole group is coming. Oh? Another acquaintance of yours? You're very well connected, Diasa-kun. Ah, if it isn't Mifune-san, she's an accomplished fortune teller. Fascinating. What kinds of fortunes does she tell? Money, luck, she knows everything. The hell is the stratagem? The fancy way of saying strategies.
That's wrong.
Not everything. And without my tarot cards, I can't define much anyway. Oh, and I can tell a little bit based on your personal aura. Ah, I see. Two of you seem to bear a very interesting connection with Dia-san. It's somewhat different from ordinary friendship. It sends quite an unusual bond indeed. I see. Well, you aren't wrong there. Yes, that sounds about right. You really are a mysterious person. Their stars burn with such intensity. What strange destiny could draw them together? By the way, Mifune-san, why are you here? Oh right, I was looking to replace my old electric fan. I know the worst of the heat has passed, but I can't make it through these Tokyo summers without one. One of those thou or I bonds there in the beginning thing. Exactly. What a coincidence, that's what I was looking for too. These two were just helping me decide what model to buy.
Is this?
My goodness, another strange coincidence. Perhaps the fates conspired to put us all here now that we can peruse the bladeless fan together, yes? Huh? Bladeless? How is a fan supposed to blow air with no blades? I'm not that gullible. Seeing is believing. Shall we go inspect it for ourselves?
What?
What? What in tarnation? Where did that accent come from? What in tarnation?
Ah, you're back.
Back in Texas, huh? That's right. That was entertaining. Oh yeah. No Hifumi. We just Oya, do we? I think we just Oya. We did our Big Bang Burger. Boom, boom, boom. Let's see if I have a devil. Nope. Alright, let's go grab a devil. Here.
Hey, inmate!
I'm the inmate.
How go?
Justine, read here.
Devil, 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 devil. Oh. There we are. We'll grab. Take the
You'll
Thoros.
withdraw this for then accept this persona.
That's
Are
fine.
you finished? What? It is time, inmate.
Let's see. I do want to just quickly check the bookshop here. Maybe I'll do a reading. Who would I read? Who should I read?
What do you want?
Ooh, game secrets.
Yep.
Reading. Who needs a reading? Trying to think.
I should write something.
Let's do Chihaya reading again, actually, because I don't know if she's ranking up or not. Or maybe she is. I should think she is. Who do I need? Who do I need? Things are all pretty good. Yeah. We won't bother. If we need to come back, we'll reload. Oh yeah. Almost maxing you out.
Oh, honey.
Hey.
Okay, fan. Can I talk to you about Kaya for a bit? Let's do it.
Okay.
Let's sit down.
Damn it.
It's no use. Connections who knew where Kaya was gone thanks to the chief from my publisher. Well, say something. So I have a pet cat. You seem tired. You can tell? Well, I guess it's pretty obvious. Pulling all these consecutive all-nighters is really wearing me down. At this rate, you're going to work yourself to death. You've been meeting your quota, right?
Shit.
Of course, they'll fire me if I show any signs of weakness. Chief really wants me to mess up, so I'm not going to give him the satisfaction. It's like some kind of tyrant. Tell me about it. It's like it's a race to see whether I can find Kaio before he crushes me. That's not good. Shouldn't you do something about the chief before you keep chasing Kaio-chan's case? There's nothing I can do about a guy like that. He's rotten to the core. Despite how he acts, the higher-ups like him, I have no one to go to. It's over. Yeah, he didn't seem like the kind of guy to change his mind. At this rate, you won't be able to continue investigation. What do you think, kid? Oya is going to get crushed under the weight of her quota if the situation doesn't change. Need to do something about the chief and help her. Ugh, gonna die. What's his name? Why? You gonna try and find his weakness? His name's Shinpei Honjo. I heard he's a good husband. He used to cover economic foreign policy. It's just me overthinking things, but he's been seeing your face, you know. Go try anything heroic. You're saying this for your own good, got it, kid? Where Kaio is. Alright, I don't feel like getting any info from you today.
Sorry.
Thanks for coming all the way out here, though. I'll see you around. Need to free Oya from her chief's oppressive demands. Ka-ching! Let's fill up on requests before we do a Mementos run.
Oh, my heart. Swoon.
What? What are the Phantom Thieves doing? Aren't they a bit late this time? I'm on edge of my seat here. Oh yeah, they can take down Okumura down easy.
Everyone's incompetent.
Those Phantom Thieves need to hurry up and deal with Okumura. Not just him, all companies that exploit their employees. Yeah, but we're in trouble too, you know. Take out one, you gotta take them all out. It's not only fair.
Man.
Why are they taking risks over over coals? Why are they taking? Why are they raking us over the coals? Jesus, can't read.
Now
Oh.
everyone.
Let us begin class. Do you understand what we went over last time?
Well,
Hey, Kawakami. Ahem. Mrs. Sammy, please come to the faculty office at once.
what's this about?
You got this reading thing, Crag? What are you talking about? Everyone make sure you study on your own while I go to the faculty office. Kawakami's kind of gives us free time, so what are we gonna do? We're going to read. Here we go. Call me Chief. Chief is the man who commands all respect. I love the sound of the word Chief. I'd like to be called that too someday. If it's time to read, let's go a little further. You should act calmly in all situations. Like you're getting through that book quickly. That guide on speed reading really helps. How far did you get? Still some pages left. Continue some other time. Teacher's back.
That's annoying.
Honestly, nothing at the end. Let's resume the lesson.
Yep.
It's close. Kami helped us get a good chunk of free time, though. Thanks, Kawakami. Ooh. You think the Phantom Thieves are freaking out? Wrote Kumara too. I hope they'll handle it quickly. He's really corrupt. Anyone needs change of heart, it's him. Board of Directors is putting pressure on the Vice Principal. Who's the Vice Principal? Seriously, is something wrong with the Vice Principal? Have we met him? I don't think we have. Hey, what's Akechi up to? He's in hiding now that everyone's turned against him. Public opinion has truly flipped between him and us. Doubt he's given up. Don't hurry, the public will turn against us next. There are already signs of that. Let's move. We can't we're wasting our popularity. I'd like to stop my father as well, for everyone's sake. Considering Haru's circumstances, we must follow through with this. Alright, who do we got? We got Maruki. And Yusuke and An. I'm sorry guys, I need to do Maruki fast. Not gonna be here forever.
I'll just add this.
Do it. I'll do it hard. Are you free today? It's nothing urgent, but if you wouldn't mind dropping by the nurse's office. Yes. Take your time and enjoy it. I'll see you there.
Thank you.
Thank you for coming. So today I'd like to start off with our usual topic. I had you going there, didn't I? Diaz-kun, you're in for a real treat today. I know it's been a while since you had one too. What do you mean? What do you mean? Good question. I recently found out this delicious looking buffet, apparently very well regarded, has all sorts of cuisines. Thanks to your input, I'm making some real progress on my paper. I'd like to take you to that buffet as a way of thanking you. How does that sound? Oh, really? Oh, really? Of course. Honestly, I feel like this won't even cover what I owe you after all you've done for me. Well, that settles it then.
Okay, let's
We
go.
should head over there now before they get too busy. Alright, buffet. I'd love to do a buffet in real life. In ages.
Now.
Alright. Now this one's all on me today. No holding back, eat as much as you please. Self-control much? Quite a spread. Thanks for the food! Dig in. Although, maybe I went a bit overboard on my first trip. Oh, right. Sorry, would you mind if I asked you about something before we eat? It's about my paper. Shibusawa? Shibusawa? Shibusawa. Gotta remember, break it up in the middle like that, so in Japanese. Shibusawa. Huh? Maruki? This is a new portrait of a person I've never seen before. I knew it, Shibusawa in the flesh. What are you doing here? That's my line. It's rare to see it you in a restaurant like this one. Oh, who might this be? Oh, he's how do I put it? We've made a deal. I'm his pupil. Pupil? Are you teaching now or something? No, not exactly. Anyway, this is Diaz-kun. Nice to meet you. I'm Shibusawa. Shibusawa is one of my colleagues back in college. He's the one who recommended I pursue a counseling career. And I hear it's been doing you some good too. Catch wind of your goings on every so often. Honestly, it's a big relief. You have so much more compassion than most. You can also be a bit too carefree. You didn't have to mention that part. Not that I can refute it. But anyway, tell me more about how you've been. How you've been. Fill me in this guy too. Oh, aren't you here with others? What about them? It's fine. I just happened to swing by here. They won't mind me being away for a bit. Do you think you two are really going to be able to tackle all that food on your own?
That's...
What? Oh, right. You're a student at Fusion Academy, Diaz-kun. They've been on the news an awful lot this year. And that's where you're counseling now. Or you just said boyfriend. It's pretty... Yeah, but only part-time. What are you two doing at a place like this? This isn't some kind of private counseling session, right? He's been giving me a hand in my research. I've just brought him here as a thank you for all his help. Research? I had meant to mention this earlier, but my paper is finally almost finished. Congratulations!
Thank you.
That's all thanks to you, though. Paper? The one you were doing research for? You mean you're still... Yep, I'm still at it, even after all that went down. You remember what I told you? That I'd finish the paper no matter how long it took me? Haruki. You blow my mind sometimes, I swear. You've got to be the most stubborn man in the world. Is that supposed to be a compliment? And anyway, it's not 100% complete yet. I haven't even begun to peer review process. Oh, seriously? I'd be more than happy to review it for you. I mean, I did perform all the peer reviews for your publications in college. Huh? Really? Of course, man. Why not? In fact, that's it. This is now officially a celebration. Meals on me today. Oh, I couldn't do that. I'm supposed to be treating Diaz-kun today. Oh, don't worry. Don't worry so much. Don't you want to congratulate him too, Diaz-kun? I don't care who pays. Let's celebrate. See? He's up for it too. I do appreciate it, but I have to say I have mixed feelings about this. Oh, don't sweat the details. Come on, let's go for a second round. We've got to hit up the meat section and the vegetables and the beans.
That was great.
Ooh, what a feast. I think I've hit my caloric intake for the entire week. Yeah, man. I'm gonna get an earful for piling in the pounds. By who? My girlfriend. Well, my fiance, to be more exact. So we're getting married soon. Ah, I see. Wait, married? Yep, married. Now you're the only one left in school who's still flying solo. Sorry to pry, but I feel I need to ask, are you still... Actually, I forget I said anything. Still what? Is he like infertile or something? You were going to ask about Rumi, right? Don't worry, it's fine. Rumi? Is it like is that the name of a girl something happened with and he's never gotten over it, maybe, or something like that? This is me speculating, like I'm thinking out loud. Ooh, should I pry? A girlfriend of yours? Who's Rumi? Should I leave you to talk? Who's Rumi? She was my girlfriend back when I was still a student. Well, I was just too spineless at the time and we broke up in the end.
Hold on.
It's not like it's a tragedy or anything, though. She's totally happy now. It's just that I don't feel ready to enter another relationship of that sort right now. This is supposed to be acceleration, yes, I thoroughly killed the mood. Sorry about that. No, it's my bad for bringing it up in the first place. Why don't we wrap things up here? I just say, really good to see you doing well with your paper almost finished too. Hey Diaz-kun, keep an eye on this guy for me, alright? I mean, it's pretty rare to see him open up to someone like he has with you. You're talking about me like I'm some sullen kid. But I do need to express my appreciation properly.
Thank you.
Thank you for so much for helping someone like me make it their dream come true, Diaz-kun. Sense Maruki's intense trust in me. Rank 8. Almost done.
Right.
Well, should we get going? Don't forget to send me that paper, okay? I'm seriously gonna review it for you. I won't. I'll be in touch soon.
Be careful, okay?
Thanks for spending some time with me, and make sure you're careful on your way home. That was fun. Hey, it's me. I was supposed to treat you out today, huh? Sorry things didn't go as planned. Shibusawa always been quick to offer me his help. Well, maybe it's because he knows I'm a little careless, though. Get the tab next to him. He's a good friend. That's true, he actually helped me out a lot. Running into Shibusawa was quite a coincidence, but a very lucky one. He was best in the department when it came to peer reviews. Maybe you're bringing me good luck with him too. Or maybe I'm doing too much magical thinking. Well, see you later.
Ah, you're back.
Do we got... Like Akiyama-kun said, really stuck in my head for some reason, so I've been thinking over a lot of things. You have time today? I want to tell you something. Oh, Mishima wants to max out with me. Who do you got? Oh yeah, needs the comp thing. Lunk. Mishima. Oh, Mishima's the only one available. Looks like I'm maxing out Mishima. Yep. I do feel that Yusuke is secretly gay, or at least bi. I hope he's still alive. Yeah, I think, you know, like, it's never explicit with him.
I'll just
So.
add this.
It's the same in the previous game. They did the same thing with Kanji. They were never explicit with him. 86 hours, Jane. Alright, Mishima. We're going for the full rank. This is so amazing. The Phantom Thieves fever is running right. For some reason, I can't forget what Akiyama-kun said to me. By the way, I wanted to talk to you about something. Are you free? Yes. Just want to relax a bit. Let's head over to the park.
You know, I've been thinking about what Akiyama-kun said to me.
All voice acted at max rank.
How I've changed. For some reason, I couldn't bring myself to run away back when I saved him. So, I was thinking why that may have been.
Did you find your answer?
Honestly, I was pretty desperate at the time, so I don't remember much. But in the back of my head, I was thinking what you would do in that situation. I mean, you put yourself in a line to stop Kamoshida, and probably other villains too. So, I thought there had to be something I could do myself.
Well, that was courageous.
I was only acting out of fear, though. You know, I've always wanted to change. I wanted to go from a dull nobody everyone messes with to the famous world-renowned hero. But you helped me realize something important. Heroes aren't heroes because they're famous. It's because they fight for other people. Looking back on it, what I really wanted to change was the weak me. The me on the volleyball team who let wrongdoing go unpunished, even though I knew it was unjust. The cowardly me who looked the other way when people I knew were in need of help. Tell me the truth. I only changed because you stole my heart, right?
You changed yourself, man.
Huh? So the Phantom Thieves didn't make me have a change of heart? Really? Huh. But you know what? It's still thanks to you that I was able to change. All this time, I've been looking up to the Phantom Thieves, pretending to be a collaborator, and now I'm finally able to stop pretending. Truth be told, I had given up. I accepted that I was a zero, that my existence was meaningless, but I've learned. I may not be able to change the world, but I can change myself. Whether I sulk about my inability to do anything, or hold my head high and look to the future, my perception shapes the boundaries of my world. It all comes down to what's inside my heart. I might still mess up every so often, but as long as you're here, I'll be able to stand up again. So, I may not be the best person around, but you can feel free to rely on me at least sometimes. And no matter what the world says, I'll be rooting for you, just like you were for me.
Be a strong bond with Mishima.
I am thou.
I do really like Mishima's arc, because that's the whole arc there done. His entire story. You know, he's got quite a journey. And it's there's a lot of relatable things that happen, what he goes through, and things that people have to learn themselves in real life.
Infinite power.
Have to understand. You know, even the whole part where like he thinks we're going to change his heart and we don't. I mean, that's a good part. I like that. That was backup members to earn the same experience as current party members. Yay! No catching up.
All right.
Sandal fun.
You know what? I'm going to find you an awesome request.
I know you will,
That's all I can
Mishima.
really do for you right now. But I'm working on that documentary too. I even plan on making it into a book someday. I bet anyone who reads about the Phantom Thieves would find the hidden courage within themselves. Maybe that means I can use that book to change people's hearts.
Make it a bestseller.
All right, I'm on it. Oh, but before that, I'm hungry. Come on, let's grab a bite to eat on the way home. Maybe a buffet? Wait, no, we should save that for after I get all my book royalties. You better be looking forward to it.
If this cantaloupe I have is ripe, so cut it up, I'll be back. Ooh, interesting. I like a good cantaloupe. I haven't had one in years.
Hey!
Oh, we able to grab a seat. Let's finish that book. Call me Chief. Chiefs don't want for themselves, but much is expected of them.
Wow!
The sound of the word Chief. I want to be called that too someday. We finished.
Oh!
Finished calling me Chief. Do you want me to call you Chief now? Hey, I'm just kidding. You learn more about chiefs. They're big hearts. Even in the underworld, there's kindness. Come on, rank up. Damn. I know I'm close to kindness. Almost at the station. I'd say it was an efficient use of your time. Saturday.
Now everyone.
Autumn is for eating, autumn is for art, autumn is for reading. Stores will use whatever reasons they can to pull in customers, this season in particular. Ah yes, people also say that autumn is for sports. A while back, baseball was a national sport, but these days people have been into soccer. As you know, black and white are common colors for soccer balls. Now then, Diaz-kun, can you take a look at this picture?
Do you know this one?
How many white and black shapes are there respectively on a soccer ball? Oh fuck. Oh god. I mean, I can see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 there. Would it be 12 and 20? Don't want to do math. I mean, it's definitely not 5 black. I'm almost inclined to say berries as well. Alright. If I didn't have the network, I would guess 20 white and 12 black. But we have the network, so let's do that. Yes, okay, I would guess right.
This is it.
Precisely.
That's correct. This ball is composed of 12 black pentagons and 20 white hexagons, made up of 32 surfaces. By the way, apparently the soccer ball was used to be only one color. They changed it to black and white so it could be better seen on television, so I hear. Television was still in black and white when they started airing soccer in Europe. At any rate, the contrast of white and black next to each other is a slick design, don't you think? Oh, really? Yes, could seem to be very smart.
Nice going!
Must be really smart to answer a question like that. Give me the sparkles and the music notes. Recent design that's caught my eye is the moon burger, which uses an egg to represent the moon. I'm well aware of the bad rumors surrounding Okuma foods, but I can't argue with hunger. Think someone like her really eats hamburgers? That's a good question. Thieves' Den update. More Maruki. We're just gonna beeline Maruki here. Let's do that book though. Return that book. Jinbocho. It's open now, yeah.
That's incredible.
How can
Welcome.
I help you?
Let's get charm. We don't need knowledge, proficiency. Let's get the no proficiency. Knowledge. Get them all. I can buy them all. Why didn't I do that before?
Yeah.
Need the options. Alright. Oh god, Kodo as well. Now we'll
I'll just add this.
we'll do Maruki. We gotta max him out. Gotta switch to mobile? Oh shit. Okay, Maruki. Let's do it. Oops. Do you want to be better at the game? Yeah, sorry, I hit the wrong one. Whoops. Hi, how have you been? As far as I can tell, my paper just needs some finishing touches. Though you'd be welcome to drop by, even without the academic excuse, of course. It's gonna be, yes, go see him. Thanks. And I'll be waiting at the nurse's office.
Thank you.
Thanks for coming.
You see...
There's actually something I wanted to talk to you about. I know this is a little personal, but... Remember how my former girlfriend came up the other day, Rumi? Yeah. Well, we were even engaged. If you can believe that. She was so cheerful. I mean, she could get pretty aggressive. She was always kind of hot-headed, but always so kind too. She was the best thing that ever happened to me. I didn't deserve her, but if we'd had our shot, my life would have been so much happier than it had ever been before. But reality is never that simple. A burglar broke into our family's home. Rumi and I had been visiting, and we were there to see what he'd done to them. It was just bad luck. But it didn't end there. He must have been desperate to escape. He attacked Rumi on his way out. Oh shit. I was right there with her, and I couldn't do anything. Pathetic, right? We were lucky Rumi's injuries weren't more severe, her physical ones at least. But the shock of the incident was too much. She had a mental breakdown. Damn. We talked about that, didn't we? How wounds of the heart aren't as straightforward as physical ones. Never really recovered from what happened, even after all this time. Kind of lost myself in that pain for a while too.
Why?
She didn't deserve that. None of them did. None of them did anything wrong. Sorry.
I'm sorry.
I saw her at the hospital bed. I made a vow. I swore that I'd do all I could to fight back against unfairness of reality. If somebody suffers like that, I'd help. Like I said before, Rumi is in a better mental place now. She's happy. That pain I felt back then, that's how this project was born. And thanks to you, I finally found the true goal of that research too. I don't care how long it takes me. I will make my dream come true. For Rumi's sake, of course, but for you too, DS-kun. I honestly don't have words to say what it means to me, but I can at least say this. Thank you so much. Everything. Thanks to you, I found my answer. Once it's ready, I hope you'll let me use it to help you find happiness you deserve. Path is clear now. I think this will probably be the last time I come to you about the paper. Artila's over? Kinda sad. I know how you feel. It meant a lot to me too. I'll let you know when I finally finish that paper. When I do, I think I'll have you to thank. I have to thank you one last time. You helped me see my dream through. I owe you so much.
Now.
But for now, I should uphold my end of the deal. Give me the snacks. Got a real special one for you today. I think you're ready for something for something on another level now. Strong bond of friendship with Maruki. Raises chance of detox X. Oh, that's great. That's such a good ability. Love it. Saved my ass. Also, there's one more thing I'd want to tell you, but I'll save it until I finish my paper. I just hope you can forgive me for it. Forgive me?
Sorry.
Don't mind me. Sorry. That came out way too ominous. Thanks to Maruki's mental training, my mind feels stronger. Never a bad time for a snack, right? Hell yeah, give me full filler.
Well, see you.
Alright. Based on that conversation, I wonder if I'll be able to max him out straight away or have to wait. There haven't been any mental shutdown cases lately, right? Not since Okumura took first place in the rankings. Perhaps the culprit behind them has been cautious due to the success we've had recently. So it's caused by us. So it's cause of us. It's cause of us. Damn, I'm glad we're famous. It's highly probable they'll become active again. Especially if they think Phantom Thieves aren't actually attempting to do anything. Also gonna be in trouble if we let the public opinion go down the path it's heading. Yes, there have been great deal more instigating comments lately, and we're all trying so hard. Our inactivity must be upsetting. We should keep that in mind. Don't worry, my activity is this stuff. What's the plan? Shop's open. We got an EY. We got Mifumi. Ketchy won't go up yet. I think we should do Hifumi because I think she might have a request or something. Dar.
I should write something.
I should write something. What's your plan for today? I was hoping we could play a match. Will you join me? I'll instruct you, of course. Do it. Thank you very much. I will meet you at the church then.
Check.
Oh. Ha ha ha! You have been defeated! Battlefield is mine. The ultimate Togo kingdom is complete. All my pieces have been taken. Ifumi has left me utterly defeated. But to think you could stay standing after being struck by my silver infinity sword. You've improved, in considering that you endured the climbing silver so early in the match. The determination I'm sensing from you is a real inspiration. Must think of a new move. I'm afraid you'll surpass me one day if I don't stay sharp.
Actually,
The exhibition match against the pro my mother was talking about has been confirmed. He's a very famous shogi player. I'm aiming to be the first one to reach the Pro League rankings. I'm sure it'll draw a lot of attention, especially after that article. However, I don't intend to lose. This is my chance to display my true skills. I confess I'm a bit scared though. Don't let your guard down. I won't. My opponent is ranked much higher than I am. So I won't take him lightly. To be honest, I'm not sure how well my skill will hold up against a true professional.
all right.
But I'm sick of being treated like an idol. I have to show them what I'm made of. I believe in you. Thank you. So, there's a move I want to try out. Would you like to play another match?
Thank you very much.
Strategically placing your pieces in an enemy zone to increase the chances of getting gold. Be sure to use the tactic in your next match. For today, try and steal the pieces you want from me. You feel Hivumi's trust in me growing. Rank 7. Earn double money if battle is won in one turn after a successful ambush. Damn.
Alright.
Get the gold. Well then, let's begin the match. Hereby place this golden mantle upon your shoulders. Don it with pride.
I'll start.
Come, lightning metamorphosis, gold promotion. Give me the knowledge. Boom, boom, boom.
Thank you for today.
Look forward to our next match. Beep, 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 beep. Look at that be at this hour. You have tomorrow off, right? I'm gonna be standby at the hideout. So we gotta play games. Bring an awesome one tomorrow. I'll show you the ropes so I can use it to let out your stress. If you're busy, then do that first. I'll wait. The retro game called Power Intuition. Look forward to it. Time to make it like a tree. Should get some sleep. If Futaba is going to be here during the day tomorrow, I don't know though. I do need to get my juice. Ching. Sunday. Who needs police when we have the Phantom Thieves? Not true. So much for being a great detective. Ketchikun is finished. Pretty curious about their true identities. These calling card posters are collector's items now. Hmm.
Hey,
Taba's down to shop. Sounds like Futaba's here.
Well then.
Home shopping program is aimed at oh god, I forgot about the shopping program. Oh, and the laptop. I just remembered the laptop. Gotta do that. Give me the Phantom Thief set, calming aroma, lockpicks. Fun set. Phantom wafers, calling postcard. I mean, they're both shite, but let's do it. That one. That'll do.
Well then.
Okay. Juice. If I leave the shop, I can't come back. Gotta remember that. Futaba, I'm sorry. He wants to go to the palace. Yusuke. I think getting Yusuke up is the right way to go. Yep, for real. Underground walkway, get the juice, and do Yusuke.
Hi.
Fine.
Nice.
Alright. I will do him. Don't worry.
I'll just add this.
Oh, I need an emperor. Did I bring one? I did. Be safe.
It's you.
Let's work on our deal. What can you duplicate for me? Gun boost. Charge. I might get you to do that one. What else do we have? Yeah, let's do charge.
Very well. Well then,
Okay,
it's you.
let's hang out, Yusuke.
Why?
Sure we have time for that? What's your goal here? Slow down, Yusuke. You're correct. A nice break is necessary at times. You were unable to access Madarame's house previously, but perhaps today you can become closer with Yusuke with the Emperor. Go. Should be able to open the door at my current level for proficiency. There's a good melon. Ooh, nice Glim.
Thank you.
I'm jealous. Let's return to Madarame's house. I believe something here may help me paint the way I used to. However, the door appears to be jammed. What should we do, Crag? Fix the door.
Oh,
Crag, you are capable of fixing this? Never cease to amaze me.
let us be off.
Let's head inside.
I see.
Police confiscated everything. You know, I lived here long ago, yet it feels almost like a distant past at this point. Being here has brought back memories, though. Whenever I acted out of line, I was made to sit calmly in this corner. And over here was a bookshelf filled to the brim with various tomes. It contained art compilation books for the most part, but there were a few manga tucked away in it as well. At times I would take a break from my art and hide and read them. And this is also where I would gather to eat when the atelier still had a large pupil count, and say in particular fond of salty food, so... Say, what am I saying? Why do you still treat him as my mentor? How long will I allow him to control my life? Are you okay? Yes, my apologies. Truth of the matter is, I used to paint in this room. I did it simply for the joy of painting. No matter what I took as my subject, my hands would move on their own according to capture its essence. Back then I only saw superficial beauty in the world. I could not see the grime beneath. After learning the truth behind Madarame's actions, though, everything changed. I strove to fight back against the newfound ugliness I saw, to display my talent to those who mocked me. I needed to do whatever it took to validate my artistic ability. In that search of meaning, darkness took hold of me.
How could this be?
Ultimately, I began to emulate that which I so deeply despised in Madarame. You know, Boss told me something very interesting when I was staying with you with that one night in LeBlanc. He said he didn't believe Madarame took me in for my skill alone. I suppose now that I think about it, there would be no way to know whether or not I would have been talented. Like, why do you think Madarame decided to take me in? Maybe he was sympathetic. Aunt and Uncle delivered to me very kind and the joy of painting. Good old Bob Ross. Yeah, good Bob Ross, man. No, we yet return to matters of the heart again. That truly is a mysterious beast. Even after learning the ugliness of his true nature, a part of me still believes in my former mentor. Simply cannot come to terms with the stark dualities presented to me. Humble house and that loathsome palace. My teacher and that fiendishly deceptive artist. Seems even the workings of my own heart are inexplicable. What then of my search for pure beauty? Hello? Someone there? I'm coming in.
This is a problem.
Could that be the police? I was wondering who could have been here. You're the man from the exhibition. Indeed. Thank you for our conversation back there. More importantly, though, why are you here? I couldn't help notice the door was open on my way home from work. You perhaps still caught in your slump?
Yes.
How do you know about that? I know a great deal about you, Yusuke-kun. You've made a name for yourself by patterning your work after the beautiful detailed Sayuri. A painting as the exhibition was quite different from that. Have you begun trying your own new styles? If you'd like, I can advise you. Materials, themes, etc. You seem as though you could use a helping hand right now. Most of your painting was done while living in this residence, correct? Current lack of patron must be what's holding you back. Please, take my card. You made a living investing in promising young artists like yourself. I've made a living investing in artists like yourself, Yusuke-kun.
Oh.
Director of the Japanese Art Support Foundation, Aiko Kawanabe? But why have you chosen me? You criticized me so harshly back at the exhibition. Because I feel you have talent. Now, my foundation can provide you an environment that will allow you to focus on developing your skills. If such a lifestyle interests you, we can talk further at a later date. As for today, I have business I must attend to, but I hope to hear from you soon.
Yes.
Japanese Art Support Foundation. The opportunity may have finally arrived. Must be all because you opened that door for me. It seems good luck is simply a characteristic of yours.
I'm in your debt.
You have my thanks, Raid Leader. My bond with Yusuke is growing deeper. The Old Gentleman. The Bob Ross channel on Twitch, they stream old episodes constantly every weekend. Yeah, I remember when it started actually. Yeah, people were all banging on about it for ages when they started doing that. Arson, recover your cure status. Thank you, useful.
Shall we return home?
Must be going now. I'd like to think on this some more.
See you.
Farewell. See you. Good old Matt. My apologies, Crag. I lost my composure today. The emotions I felt in the house still remain with me to this day. I do think it's a good idea that I was able to realize all this. By the way, that gentleman Kawanabe? Was it? That's your impression. What's your impression of him? He seems reliable. Yes, considering he was able to instantly pinpoint my weakness, he certainly is no ordinary man. And to think such a man has faith in my talent. As someone with neither a home nor a patron, I could ask for a better offer. On top of that, I may be able to find a way out of my slump once I fully focus on drawing. In any case, this deserves some serious thought. I may come to you for advice again. Of course, Yusuke.
You're back.
Yeah, I'm back. Nobody wants to hang out. Got a Takami, we got an EY. Guess EY is the only option here. Do I have a hanged man? Probably. No. No hanged.
Let's do it.
Let's get rid of a duplicate. Grab a hanged and go hang out with EY. Velvet room.
Hey, inmate.
Ka-ching. Wah! I'm a shapeshifter of the masquerade.
How
Justine, you have read here.
What do we do?
Such
No.
rudeness.
No.
The inmate needs our guidance. They will be reborn anew.
Giant slice velvet. Ooh, heck. Makuga.
I guess
Black
it'll give
jacket.
you some protection. I guess it'll give you some protection. Let's execute him. Well, how's this gonna go?
Alright, who's a duplicate? Justice, I can't actually do it justice right now. And Judgment, actually, could get rid of him. Return cherries.
I see. A strong persona.
Wow,
indeed.
Ishtar. That would be cheating, though. I feel like that would be cheating. Get all those amazing abilities. Spellmaster. Thunder Rain. There. Rain Wind. It's like cheating.
I
We'll
see.
say
A strong persona indeed.
Lilith. Red Rider?
I see. A strong persona indeed.
You have negative pile. Oh yeah. Tough. Oh wow, I totally refreshed them. I can get Red Rider here. That would be useful. It's a tower.
Looks pretty tough.
Do it.
Select the skills you'd like to inherit.
Easy attack for 20% per ailment. Oh. Increases chance of insta kills. most nicest abilities, but growth, defense, your dodge, wind doesn't need that. Ooh, there's a massacre. Maybe you confuse him into Exxon Cherries next. Nice. Burn freeze shock. Yeah.
Will it gain new power? My.
Got him. It's a nice network fusion. Sweet. Almighty boost. Don't have almighty skills though. Right.
Now choose.
I need to figure out which one I'm gonna get rid of. Counselor's at 9, isn't he? I could get rid of him.
Gather them.
I'm not near bugs yet.
What path do you want? Fusion.
Junetta. That gets rid of my Emperor though. Being mad, I mean,
Looks pretty tough.
way better than Hellbiker. Not as much speed, but still. Sure.
Great things are possible. Do you wish?
Select the skills you'd like to inherit.
Static electricity? Nah. Right. 4 skills. Yeah. Gonna be hard choices. And Grace. Only diorama though. I'm thinking. The wind and Psy? Only light plus damage. Bother with that? Maybe Rakunda.
It will receive a great now for.
Ooh, magician, lots of levels. Four levels. That can be useful. Burn. Don't need that. Burn isn't that good. Don't need to briquetti it. I got confused. Ooh, he gets concentrate. Alright. Let's pick up.
You change your mind. Justine, these are the paths you
Hanged.
walked.
Tang. There you are. Taki Minakata.
Draw this persona. This is your power. Done already? What?
Let's go.
No slacking off.
I'll just add this. Let's do it.
Let's do it. What do you want today? I want to work. This time I'm going to have you gather some info. Be on your own though. Gotta take care of some other business. What you gonna do? You gonna hang out with EY?
Good.
The guy you're looking for is a homeless. He knows what's up. He'll be somewhere in Shibuya. Get info on the rumor about the underground deal. Don't act all suspicious. Gotta take care of some business. I'm counting on you, kid. Do you want to know about some underground business deals, huh? You know you can find anything you need on the internet, right? Are you maybe looking something a little more? I can see it in your eyes. Who sent you here? None of your business. Sure, anyways, I'll tell you. But just once. You're getting into some shady business here. Alright, just act like I'm mumbling to myself, you got it? No promises I'm gonna say anything useful either. So an exec for the Hong Kong Mafia came to Japan sometime around New Year's. Apparently something big went down over with a huge Asian investor. Deal was worth about 100 million yen. So you'd figure something like that would have got more people talking about it. Maybe they leased some kind of high-end club to keep it as private as possible. I didn't hear a thing about that though. Alright, we're done here. Go. Your store is impressive as always. Great stuff, EY.
Yeah.
It's nice to hear that coming from you, Suda-san. I bet you could start a war with realistic models like these. Seriously, these are incredible. I should get going now, though.
Yo.
Welcome. Alright, EY, I'll take one of everything you showed me today. I need an entire arsenal. How long will that take? Depends on how quick I get the parts come in. Some stuff's probably gonna need to go through customs. How long things get stuck in there is totally out of my control, though. Tell me, Mune, what's your son's name? Kaoru-kun, was it? That's right. Well then, if you don't deliver on time, I might just have to let Kaoru-kun in on your little secret. Suda-san, please. I wonder how will an adolescent boy like him react to finding out his father was in the Yakuza? I guess if things go sour, we could always try and sell him again. Fine. You put a rush on your order, happy now? Very much so. Well then, I look forward to hearing from you again soon. Sorry to make you wait, kid. Murder him? Bit extreme, I think. God damn it. What was it? So that was Suda.
Yeah.
Yeah. Sorry you had to see that. Anyway, how'd it go today? You learn anything about anything good? 100 million deal. Oh, so someone made a big deal with the Hong Kong Mafia worth 100 million yen. It appears it happened sometime around New Year's. Wouldn't surprise me if Suda had something to do with it. I hear he's bragging all over about a big score he made right at the start of New Year. Gotta do some more research into it myself. Anyway, nice job. I'm gonna be able to give Suda a real scare thanks to the info you gave me. Where's my reward? Anyone ever told you how demanding you are? Another time, yeah? Man, I can't wait to see the look on Suda's face. It's been ages since I felt this excited. All cause of you, kid. Turns out you're pretty useful. And my bond with Eli's growing deeper. Deeper. Huh? Hangman 4.
All right.
Well, I'm gonna head home early. Spend some good old quality time with Karu to celebrate. Damn fine job again, kid. Get on out of here. Give me the proficiency. Nice. Ba-dum, 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 bum, 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 ba-dum, bum. Yo, it's me. Just wanted to give you a fair warning before you go home to Karu. Before I go home to Karu. You definitely got some good intel. Honestly, I appreciate that. But now Suda knows your face. That could be a real problem. What's the issue? Come on, are you really that slow? Look, kid. Thanks to that shit today, Suda knows we're connected at least. Which means that stunt we pull with Masa ain't gonna work on him. Well, what's done is done. One method isn't gonna work, we just gotta find another. I'll think about our next move. Until then, don't do anything stupid. When I need your help, I'll get in touch. Hope you'll be ready. I feel like I need to do that again because I need more points. But we'll see though. Kasumi! Diaz senpai, thank you so much. What's wrong? Oh, I'm sorry, I'm just so happy. I just got out of that meet I was talking to you about, and my routine was the best I've ever given so far. So I just wanted to thank you for that. I didn't do anything. You're the reason I've come so far, senpai. You get me so much, even with the mundane things. Can't thank you enough. Please, I just want to thank you again. As soon as I get the results, I'll let you know. So I'll be messaging you again sometime soon. Now I better get going. Have a good night.
Good morning.
Hey, Makoto. How are you feeling? Bank, a pyramid, and now a spaceport? Anything goes in the cognitive world, I suppose. Anyhow, this is on a grander scale than before, so we have to do some research. We should get moving soon. Why don't we go to the palace today? I'll think about it.
I see.
I won't push you, and don't forget about Haru. Talk to me anytime you need to go. Anytime if you go, I'll make sure I'm ready. The pressure pushed me into the palace. Don't worry, I'll go in there soon.
Hey.
15 days left, we don't really have time to relax, you know.
Hey.
Yes, mementos. We got Shinya who wants to go places. Yusuke is not ranking up. Shinya. Maybe we will go to the palace today. Let's just boost Yusuke.
What shall we do? Here we go.
I think we need to boost EY as well.
What do you think?
You going up? He is. All right. Let me think. Yeah.
I'll just add this.
Yeah, we'll go to the palace. We'll go to the palace today. We're gonna do it. We're gonna do the big thing. The big palace thing in space. But not right now. Right now I'm gonna go get some dinner. And be back in an hour or two. So thanks for hanging out, sir. I'll be back in an hour or two. We're gonna do the palace. Space Palace, Clem. Space Palace. back in an hour or two. Space Palace. Don't know how long it'll take. Maybe, probably take like 2-3 hours to do that palace, but we'll see. I'll talk to you very soon. And the bot likes you, sir.